From the moment the camera first captured two shy teenagers in a cramped practice room, no one could have imagined that Jungkook and Taehyung would grow to symbolize a bond so deep, so sincere, and so heartbreakingly captivating for millions around the world. Amidst the spotlight, the screams of fans, and the grueling schedule, they discovered something far more precious than fame: each other. There's something about the way Jungkook looks at Taehyung that's hard to describe. It's not just the gaze of a friend, but a gaze filled with tenderness, care, and a sense of security. Every time Taehyung laughs, it's like Jungkook's world lights up. Every time Taehyung falls silent, Jungkook is the first to notice the change. Their journey hasn't always been easy. From trainee days filled with pressure, criticism, and insecurities, Jungkook and Taehyung are often seen silently encouraging each other. Without needing words, they understand each other's pain and fears. They grow together, fall together, and then rise together. The small moments are often the most meaningful. A light touch on the shoulder, a fleeting smile in the middle of rehearsal, or the way Jungkook subconsciously reaches for Taehyung's hand while walking. These gestures may seem simple, but to fans, they speak louder than words. In interviews, Jungkook once described Taehyung as someone who makes him feel comfortable being himself. Meanwhile, Taehyung, in his characteristically candid way, referred to Jungkook as someone who is always by his side, even when the world feels overwhelming. These confessions feel honest, innocent, and come straight from the heart. When they're on stage, their chemistry is almost impossible to ignore. Their eyes meet mid-choreography, there's small smiles that appear for no reason, and an energy that feels like it's just the two of them. It's as if a small world exists between them, separate from the crowd around them. Behind the scenes, cameras often capture Jungkook discreetly paying attention to Taehyung. Whether it's making sure he's okay, adjusting his clothes, or simply sitting next to him. It's all done without show, without drama, just sincerity. Taehyung himself is known for being sensitive and emotional. When her emotions fluctuate, Jungkook often becomes her shoulder to cry on. Not with grand solutions, but with a calming presence. Sometimes just being there is enough. Their bond seems to grow stronger over time. From two awkward boys, they're now two grown men who understand the meaning of caring for one another. They no longer just share dreams, but also burdens and responsibilities. Many fans wonder if their relationship is more than just friendship. But what's clear is that, whatever the label, this relationship is real, deep, and meaningful. Not all love needs a name. Not all bonds need to be explained. What makes Jungkook and Taehyung's relationship so special is their authenticity. It's not fake, it's not forced. They're simply themselves, and that's where the beauty comes from. With each passing year, the way they treat each other remains unchanged. There's still warmth, still care, still a sense of belonging. In a world that's constantly changing, they're a comforting constant. More than just sweet moments, there's also a meaningful silence between them. When the world feels too noisy, Jungkook and Taehyung are often seen sitting side by side without much to say. The silence wasn't awkward, it felt warm. It was as if they knew each other's presence was enough to soothe their hearts. There were times when Jungkook seemed to lose energy, and Taehyung would emerge with his signature smile, a small joke, or an empathetic look. Likewise, when Taehyung seemed vulnerable, Jungkook became the most protective. This cycle of mutual support repeated itself, building an ever solider foundation. Fans may only see small snippets of their lives, but those fragments were enough to show the depth of their connection. Every clip, every photo, every simple interaction felt like a puzzle piece slowly forming a bigger picture of a genuine bond. And in the end, we may never truly know what Jungkook means to Taehyung, or vice versa, completely. But one thing is for sure, as long as they continue to stand side by side, caring for each other and choosing each other, the world will continue to witness a beautiful story that never loses its brilliance.